Our Wall Street wrap-up, Frank.
Thank you, Paul. The Justice Department says the prosecution of savings and loan fraud is expanding from the Southwest to the nation's midsection and the Northeast. Meanwhile, federal regulators in Washington today announced their biggest effort yet to recover losses from officials associated with a failed savings and loan. Dennis Moore reports.
When he ran Lincoln Savings, Charles Keating...
From your 24-hour news source, this is a Channel 4 News Update.
Good evening from the Channel 4 newsroom. I'm Frank Mottek. Florida lottery computers buzzing right now, checking if anyone picked all 6 winning numbers worth $50 million. Tickets sold at a rate of nearly 34,000 per minute just before 11 o'clock tonight. Ex-Klansman David Duke has taken the lead in early returns from Louisiana's gubernatorial primary. And actress Jane Fonda says she'll stop doing the tomahawk chop after Indian activists complained about the chop used by Atlanta Braves fans. More news in an hour on Channel 4, your 24-hour news source.
This is a Channel 4 News special report.
I'm Frank Mottek in the Channel 4 newsroom. Major developments tonight in the Soviet Union. As you first heard here on Channel 4, the Soviet news agency TASS announced President Gorbachev cannot perform his duties for health reasons, and Soviet Vice President Gennady Yanayev will take over as President of the Soviet Union starting today. And we've just received this report from the Reuters News Service. A state of emergency has been imposed in some areas of the Soviet Union for 6 months starting today.
Our team coverage continues now with Frank Mottek, who is live on the University of Miami campus. Frank.
There is a party here tonight, Jose. Absolutely wild celebrations going on here at the Rathskeller, the Rat as it's known, the campus watering hole, where many of these fans turned out to see the game of the century. Hundreds of Canes fans gathered at the Rat to take in the big game on a big screen TV, some twitching with excitement. The crowd went wild when the home team was introduced. The crowd got really psyched when the Canes scored the first touchdown of the game. Canes fans were confident about the outcome of the contest.
They're doing excellent. They're going to take it all the way, no problem. National champs, this is it. Game of the century.
You wish you were there in time?
Oh, of course. But hey, this is the best seat in the house right now down here in Coral Gables, easily.
All over the campus, Canes fans were gathered around TV screens and glued to their radios, reacting to every play. But we found not everyone was watching the Battle of the Best.
I'm studying this anthropology book, Sex and Culture. A little more interesting than the game.
Got too much law school work to do. But I'd like to be.
You still pulling for the team, though, here?
All right, UM all the way. Got it. You know, we're at the UM pool. We got to pull for UM.
With the Canes trailing 7-10 at halftime, there was apprehension about how the game would turn out, but then the Noles quarterback was sacked. That sent Canes fans into wild gyrations, while FSU fans gathered in Broward couldn't believe what was happening. It was a cliffhanger all the way, but spirits remained high on the U of M campus.
They doing fine, very fine. They always have. They gonna be #1.
And Hurricanes #1, the chant here tonight at the Rathskeller here all over the campus at the U of M. The team expecting a hero's welcome here tonight when they return in a few hours. Back to you, Jose.
Okay, Frank. Sounds a little bit loud.
Channel 4's Frank Mottek has details from the arena.
It was the moment her adoring fans had been waiting for. Gloria back on stage in the heart of Miami, where the arena's capacity crowd went wild with emotion. Showing she's as energetic as ever and fully recovered from last year's accident, Gloria and the Miami Sound Machine kicked off their world tour with the song that brought the crowd to its feet. Her fans couldn't contain the joy of seeing her perform again.
Gloria! Came all the way from Ocala, Florida to see Gloria Estefan.
So you big fans?
Yeah, gigantic fans.
Came all the way from Peru to see her?
Yeah.
And after 2 hours plus of non-stop Gloria, everyone we spoke with left wanting more.
She was wonderful.
It was fantastic, Miami Sound Machine.
She moved great, she sounded great, absolutely great concert.
For these fans, this was more than just a typical Friday night concert, but a part of music history. Tonight, Gloria Estefan made a triumphant comeback from near tragedy to give South Florida back the sound it's been missing for so long. Frank Mottek, Channel 4 News. And that wraps up this edition of the Nightly Business Report for Thursday, August 9th.
For all of us, good night.